Perfect Grade Podcast. Today, let's talk about the evolution of Gunpla engineering and Gunplas we wish we can have. But before all that, allow us to welcome you to another episode of the Perfect Grade Podcast, your favorite weekly show where we talk about anything and everything Gundam under the sun. This podcast wouldn't be possible without our partners, HobbyLink Japan and Vivian Blue, your go-to online stores for Gunplas, figures, and anime goods straight from Japan. Enter our coupon code PG Studios on Vivian Blue. That's capital PGS. Small TUDIOS on Vivian Blue. Check them out by clicking on our affiliate links found in the description below. And Perfect Grade Studios is now sponsored by Armored Komodo. Proudly made in the Philippines and trusted by builders around the world, Armored Komodo is the go-to brand for scale modelers who want pro-level results. Whether you're brushing, airbrushing, or weathering, Armored Komodo delivers unbeatable coverage, rich colors, and smooth finishes. The best paint in the Philippines, now supporting builders everywhere around the globe. Grab yours from select hobby shops or online stores today, where you can now register on www.armoredkomodo.com. By the way, you can now register for your own account. They're still working out the payment options and all that, but make sure to visit www.armoredkomodo.com. Link will be provided in the description below.
Finally.
I am one of your hosts, Raynon, and alongside me are my co-hosts for the day, the Gunpla modeler, the animator, the perfect grade rock star, the Unipla, Miguel, and voice as smooth as butter, our head researcher, the Plamo apprentice, Justin.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Justin. Oh, welcome back
And
to
welcome back to you too, Renan.
Yes.
Welcome back to everyone.
You're excited
Welcome
to
back.
see me.
me. Yes, yes.
You were screaming.
Energy.
You miss.
You gotta bring the energy up, baby.
Komodo. Komodo.
Komodo.
Komodo.
imagine if there's an event with Armored Komodo, and that's gonna be our entry.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. In PMS, oh shit, I said PMS. Oh, sorry. I said in PMS, PSMS. Let's do that. Komodo. Komodo.
A very short chant. A good luck chant. Let's go.
No. We're gonna do that the whole day while walking around the mall. Komodo. Komodo.
Let me bring my spear.
Oh, by the way, we have an announcement. Speaking of sponsors, Vivian Blue is the one who's sponsoring our MS 8th Street Gunpla photography competition, and we are extending the deadline. So up until June 30.
Yeah, 30.
Yeah. So we'll be
End of
posting the exact date for that, and of course we're gonna post more about the prizes. There are a lot of entries that we are getting now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Woo. All right. So
I would like to say they're pretty good.
yeah, they're pretty good, man. They're pretty good. So yeah, if you guys want to join, you'll be getting vouchers from Vivian Blue. So make sure to enter the contest. You can see the details on our page, Perfect Grade Studios, on Facebook. And yeah,
And vouchers are big. They're
Yeah.
very big, especially if you're buying from a foreign store or an overseas store, man.
Yeah,
An
man.
online store.
imagine like getting percent off. Come
Yeah,
on.
it's % off.
Yeah.
So join.
Yeah.
And it's free.
it's free. Yeah.
It's free. Why not?
I will,
Just join.
if the members of Perfect Grade Studios can join, I will join that shit.
But yeah, speaking of Perfect Grade Studios, let's how are you guys? I wasn't here last week. By the way, good job. Shout out to Mobile Suit Hanger. I saw the episode last week. Yeah, it was good. He was also an advocate of what's interesting is he's also an advocate for mental health awareness.
Yeah.
And that's
Mental
pretty
health
cool.
awareness.
Yeah, just shows how.
He's starting his own cerulean project locally.
Oh hell yeah. We should.
We're egging him on.
Mm-hmm.
He should do it.
He should. Shout out Kaloy. I'll be here next time you go and be a guest of the show. And yeah, shout out to Migs as well. Yeah, good job, good job.
Yeah,
hmm,
great job, Migs.
yeah.
There,
Where their children.
for the children. You got it.
All right, so let me ask you guys, how has your week? Is that did I do that right? Anyway, how was your week?
Well,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna update something nerdy. I tried magnetizing
Huh?
using
Ooh.
magnets. So these are the magnets. Look how tiny they are.
What?
Um, long story short, I failed. So I was supposed to magnetize this. This is a scratch built uh maneuverability wing shit stuff to attach here for my PSMS build.
Mm-hmm.
I am joining.
Hell yeah.
So it ended up not sticking to the part that is actually attached to the backpack. I can't find it. So every time I try to attach it with a magnet, it keeps falling off. So I removed the magnet and resort and went back to the good old pegs.
Wait,
So yeah.
why is it not sticking?
Well, I failed. Usually, to get the strong connection, the magnet is supposed to be sticking as the same level as the surface of the plastic. So
Oh.
what I did was, it's, it's a lot. I drilled a lot deeper, so
Oh, I see.
so it's not sticking. It sticks, but it's not that strong.
So that's fucking
So
cool though,
yeah,
man. Like magnetizing parts. So easy.
I'm
It's
gonna
just
try it. I'm gonna try
yeah.
it next time. And yeah, I made a grenade launcher with this one, so
Holy shit. That's also a scratch build?
kinda.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Look at you, man.
Yeah.
Seeing your build
Because of our
right here.
because of our guest, it really inspires me to do better. Thank you, cool guests.
Yeah, cool.
The
Simon
amount of
Lam,
Yeah.
Ryan
And
Lau,
we hope
Ao
we
Mensa,
are also inspiring the audience who are watching our shows.
and Flamo Mancer,
Yeah.
and Doghouse Studios, and
Are you gonna name them all?
keep going.
yes,
You got this.
How about you, Justin? How's your week?
My week.
Yeah,
Well,
how's your?
yeah, I've been pretty busy as of late. Lots of things have happened in
Mm-hmm.
my personal life, so
Mm-hmm.
you haven't really been seeing me often. But I've been behind the scenes for the most part.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm usually one
I love
responsible
that
for the.
wink. Do that again.
I've been possessed by the voices in my head. The personalities are getting to me.
The Khajiit.
Yeah, like a Khajiit. Yes, this one needs wares and coin. Anyway, so yeah, I took a little break from Gunpla building for the
Mm.
meantime,
Mm-hmm.
but I started slowly getting myself back into it. There was this huge event like that happened 2 weeks ago, I think. Was it 2 weeks ago? No, last week.
Last week. Mm.
Last week. Um, I got myself some other materials like more nippers,
Oh.
more tweezers.
Are you talking about ToyCon?
No, but yes. Yes, but
Okay.
no. But yes, ToyCon was another huge issue, was another huge event for me.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a lot of inspiration you can get from over there. So yeah, I feel a little bit inspired to start building again.
I saw you there, dude. We fist bumped, and when I looked back again at you, you're gone.
Like Batman right there.
Yeah, it's Batman.
I went,
I was
I
like,
bought
well, I was like, I was out of it. So when he was flagging me, right,
Yeah.
was doing this,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, so then I fist bumped him, and then it clicked on me. Like, wait, just that's Justin. When I turned it around, wasn't
gone.
there anymore. It's gone.
yeah, I was with my cousins at the time,
Oh.
so I had to
Yeah.
like go with them.
Yeah.
And also, I found this really cute. I found this entry grade kit that I've been thinking about.
Ooh.
I've been trying to get into painting nowadays. So, yeah, I'm finally starting to paint. So let's get started.
What
Let's
paint
get
are you
ready.
using? What paint are you using?
What are
I
you using?
am using the none only Armored. Komodo.
Komodo.
Komodo. Komodo.
Speaking of paints, Miguel, you were at ToyCon. Can you share us some stories about what you did there?
So, okay, so I have a friend who owns his own. Well, he has a partner, so they own their own 3D printing studio. So,
Mm.
a week before ToyCon, they commissioned me to paint some stuff for ToyCon. So, at first, I didn't know it was for ToyCon.
Mm.
And then, actually, I got the date for ToyCon mixed up. I thought it was on June 7 and 8.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, it was on June 13 to 15. So, yeah, I had the feeling that they were gonna exhibit that for ToyCon. But in my head, the date for ToyCon was already done. That was passed. So, I was surprised that, yeah, this is for ToyCon, dude. Didn't I tell you? My friend told me, okay. So I painted some I painted some 3D printed busts for them, and yeah, that one, the Batman,
Mm-hmm.
the other Batman,
Yep.
the Batman next to that, the Joker,
This one.
and the Iron Man.
Oh, look
I
at
painted
you.
that using Armored Commando.
Komodo.
Komodo.
But hey, man, look, these are so good, man. Oh, this is the Jack
Yeah, that's
Nicholson, 1989.
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best part of that when I painted it is the teeth. The teeth. I
Mm.
love painting the teeth.
You love
Made it look
painting.
evil. So yeah, I made it look evil. So I added some nicotine stains.
Oh.
Made it.
Oh.
I made it yellow.
Yeah. And this Batman, dude, this steampunk Batman, that's so good.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And then that's Samurai Batman. Apparently, it's different from Ninja Batman.
Yeah.
Samurai Batman. Ooh.
Yeah.
And then,
And that one, the Grogu. I painted the Grogu.
hey, got me? You got me
Wha-
some Grogu?
Yeah, dude.
Hell
I got you.
Hell yeah.
I got you.
Nice.
It'll give it to you when we see when you see
Hell
each other.
yeah. All right, and then this is a close up
Yeah, that's
of
the
the
Batman.
Samurai Batman. Look, dude, the eyes are
So
so good, man.
detailed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
It's
hardest
really
part
good.
to paint.
Oh my god. We
I
should
went
have you as a
to-
guest, man.
We should have you as a guest.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? Man, these are good. What the hell?
This our guest for today is this guy.
It's this guy.
This guy right down here.
All right.
Yeah, and that guy bought. And my friend sent me that because he told me that, yeah, this guy bought the Iron Man.
Hell yeah! Look at you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, you're a boss, man. Get it? Sorry.
Shout out to that guy.
But yeah.
He looks like a boss. He looks like he owns his own company.
Mm-hmm. It's written right there on his shirt. Yeah. But yeah, good job, man. We're proud of you. You're great. Our senior builder right there.
And,
Our sensei.
yeah,
Yeah.
and the senior title fits because I'm older than all of you.
Yeah. Yeah, I got some ideas.
Hey, how about you, man? How about you, man?
Me?
How are you?
Have you-
How's your
Yeah.
week?
No, the reason why I wasn't around last week is because I was celebrating my anniversary with my girlfriend, and I was
Woo,
also sick at the
congrats,
same time.
man.
Yeah, thank you. Also, I was sick at the same time, and then she got sick
Oh.
next. But yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Thank you for
It
that.
happens. It happens.
Also, I got some ideas for the GMKC next year. I'm
Ooh.
gonna run by it through you, ask for tips and advice off cam.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm excited
Yeah.
for that. All right. Speaking of anything new, Justin, are you ready?
Alright, I'm gonna give you a drum roll because you're back
Mhm.
and you
Oh,
need
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been paying attention to the news, and I'm
Come on,
liking
man,
what I'm
continue.
hearing. But now it's time for our first segment of the show. This week's breaking news. Boom.
Dun-dun.
Starting Monday, June 16th, the Bigora Tamago Mobile Suit Gundam Osaka Kansai Expo Magnet Museum had begun rolling out across Japan for just 550 yen. Next, the Gundam markers EX Pearl White and Pearl Gold by Mr. Hobby are coming to the world of Gunpla customization, shipping on Friday, July 18, 2025. These brand new markers will be available for 495 yen each. The G-Fred and White Gundam are set to join the Genkai Toppa figure series this July and August respectively, both standing at around 28 centimeters tall. These large-scale models come with their own unique designs and features. Next, Machu makes her debut as a prize figure in her casual clothes look, to be slated for release in November. Available for a limited time at amusement centers and crane games across Japan. Joining Machu is the Nyan casual clothes version, set for release sometime in 2025. This figure will also be available at participating arcades and amusement centers across Japan. Next, from Katawaka official channel's YouTube page, Katawaka has shared a new trailer for Mobile Suit Gundam 8, the upcoming manga in an alternate universe of the Gundam franchise. This trailer features panels of the upcoming manga, showcasing the main protagonist, some unknown creatures attacking, and the main Gundam mobile suit. In Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operation 2, the supply drop lineup has been updated with the G Cannon. And finally, from P Bandai, we got a new kit coming out, the MG EXS Gundam, or the S Gundam Task Force Alpha version, set to be released on July 2025 for the price of 16,500 yen. And that is all for this week's breaking news.
Yeah!
Dun, dun. What are your guys' thoughts?
Yeah. Our thoughts are we missed you, man.
Yeah, so that's why we keep doing a different version of that. Because
My
you're
voice.
the only one who can do that version.
My voice is already tired. I will sleep. Just kidding.
All right, let's go through them and discuss. All right, we don't really know much about this one. They just have a gallery where there are framed magnetized pictures of RX-78 based on the news. If you guys want to know more about that, head over to... Where'd you get that? Gundam Kids Collection?
Gundam Kids Collection.
GundamKidsCollection.com. All right, I am excited about this one. I am a big fan of the Gundam Marker EX series. They are...
Yeah, I haven't tried that.
Yeah, dude, they're so
Tell
good.
me about this.
They're so good. So basically, do I have? So these come in different colors, right? So there's what do you call this? Gunmetal. There's metallic blue. There's green. There's red. There's silver. There's gold. So basically, they are more chrome than
like-
the normal. What do you call that? Than the normal markers that we have. So for example, let me show you an example. So for example, this one, the gold plates on this one isn't EX.
Oh.
So they are a bit more dull and more matte than than how they should be when they're an EX version. So for example, this one, the red ones here, I painted it all with markers. Yeah, I know, it sounds stupid, but it works. So it's more shiny, right? It's chromy. It's got that like candy finish to it.
Oh, kind of like a mirror finish, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like a mirror finish. Yeah, it's very
I've
chrome.
tried it.
It's good. I always use it to like add some accents on my
Oh.
kits. Also, for example, this one with the RG 2.0, I dry brushed, so I just, what do you call that? I just extracted the paint on a
you added
on a plastic,
pap-
and then I just dry brushed it with it. You can use it that way as well. I mean,
Man, look at
and
you,
it looks good too.
Your painting skills have leveled up.
Yeah.
That's the start of something great, man.
The start of
I
something.
guess in 2 months you will be scribing and shit, and then you're gonna buy your first airbrush.
Dude,
man.
I used to have an airbrush. I tried painting before during the pandemic, and I broke it. So
What part did you break?
I don't know. It just stopped working. I think I clogged it somehow. I don't know.
Oh, maybe it just needs some cleaning, man.
I don't know. Maybe. I hope so.
Yeah, should. Should bring it. I'll try to clean it.
All right. And then yeah, so for this one we have this is pearl, right, Justin, and pearl gold and pearl white. So I'm guessing the pearl makes it a bit shinier. Maybe I hope I read this.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, these are exciting. This is
You're-
exciting for me.
Yeah, I love those two.
Yeah. And then yeah, this one more statues or
Or statues.
I mean,
You know, my hot take on the figure version of the G-Fred is I like the colors of the model kit more than that. I don't know. I like the colors of the model kit better than the figure.
Yeah, G-Fred is it's a bit over designed for me.
Yeah, it looks like a cat.
I don't know why. It's got the same details as the G-Clocks, but
Yeah.
maybe it's the color separation plus the head. I don't really understand what's happening in the head, but
Yeah, it looks like a cat or a fox or
yeah,
something.
right. It's like something in the middle. But yeah,
I imagine that
Yeah.
maybe that's why that's why the pilot is named after a cat.
probably.
Yeah. Oh.
Kind of reminds me of
Look at
Anubis though.
Ah, yeah.
Anubis.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. A Doberman ears, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And then we have the street clothes, Machu, with the man. I hope they put like an optional beanie for
Yeah.
the Harrow.
Yeah.
I just want
Beanie.
the Harrow Man.
Yeah, dude, that speaker from 2 episodes ago, man, I want that. And of course we have
Yeah,
Nyan.
I love Nyan. I love Nyan.
Yeah.
Love me some brown girls.
Uh-huh. Okay.
That's
And-
good.
Okay.
And then we have this Gcanon on GBO2. GBO2 players are eating every week, every month. There's a new mobile suit. Congrats to you guys.
dude.
Always.
Bandai
always
is
something
cooking.
Yeah. And then this one, of course, the MG. Which one is this? Sorry.
new. EXS.
Yeah, EXS. All right. So, Migs, you told me EXS is different from S Gundam.
Yeah. It's different. It has a different leg. It has a different shoulder. Shoulder. What do you call this? Shoulder armors, and it has a different chest. I think the EXS has a cannon on the chest.
Uh huh. Is it this
Yeah,
one?
that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
that's
I see.
EXS. It has more armor, but this is P Bander, right?
Uh huh.
I know you can get an EXS for a regular release, but it's a rare kit
Hmm.
and it's very expensive
Mm-hmm.
because it's big. It's a pretty big kit. Yeah, I don't know why this is P Bandai. I don't know what's the new addition to this one.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess if you make it the EXS, you get it has kind of like a yo-yo funnel or something
Hmm.
on the knees and the head, and it has a bigger backpack, and it has a beam smart gun that mounts on the crotch.
Oops. Sorry. This one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, dude.
What is that?
This pose is like so fucking cool. Like,
It's a power pose, right?
yeah, right.
It's just
It's
Displaying
just
dominance.
standing there
should you get the
menacingly.
gun?
Yeah.
Should you get the gun or should you not?
Are you sure you
You
want to do
decide.
what you want to do? Look at that. So menacing. I like it.
Really in front of my beam smart gun?
Plus, I like the head as well. From what series is
Yeah.
this?
It's I think it's from Gundam Sentinel.
Oh, look at that.
I kind of forgot where that story took place, but from what I remember, that Gundam has an AI in it. So
Mm.
the AI is named Alice, and that Gundam doesn't really require a skilled pilot. It just needs a pilot, and the AI does everything for you.
Boo. I'm kidding.
Oh.
Ooh.
Woo. New types? No, I just need a regular person.
New types? No, I just need Chat GPT.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, this looks cool.
Yeah.
How much is it again? Sorry.
It's 16,500 yen.
Okay, never mind. That's
Yeah, it's the
expensive.
same price of the new Gundam.
Hmm.
Perfect grade new Gundam. I don't know.
No, it's not.
That yeah, you
Yeah.
can buy a car with that.
And then, of course, we have the manga. Something that interested me based on the news is that you have it says that there are unknown creatures attacking.
Yeah.
We rarely
Ooh.
get alien creatures in Gundam.
So it's
Uh,
Gundam versus Kaiju or some shit.
yeah, that's it's fucking cool. Like
Yeah, that is
the
cool.
last sentient alien creature that I remember from Gundam was that Double O?
Yeah, double O.
Double O?
Trailblazer or something.
The silver things that morphs.
Yeah,
I forgot. Yeah,
yeah.
right.
That's where they introduced the final battle versions of the protagonist suits, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have this like
The something of the
Kaiju.
Trailblazer or something.
Mm. Isn't it interesting? Like for a series that is set in space, we rarely get alien creatures. Like even in like alternate timelines. We,
Yeah, usually it's two warring factions, right?
yeah, it's mostly human conflict.
Now it's human versus alien. Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna read that.
Yeah, this is
But
interesting.
I,
This is interesting.
Yeah.
yeah,
It
from what I
went Gurren
saw,
Lagann or something.
Yeah.
yeah, it's more definitely gives off a much more sci-fi
Hmm.
Yeah.
feel.
Yeah. Even with the design of it, right? I don't know. It
Yeah,
looks.
man.
Yeah, this is interesting. I hope they turn this into an anime. If it's good, yeah.
If it's really good,
I hope it's
I will
good.
watch.
Yeah. So yeah,
Um,
that's it for this week's use. Thank you again, Justin. And let's
Welcome back.
move on to our topic of the show. We have said before, we are going to talk about um, the evolution of Gunpla engineering, right?
Yeah.
So let's bring it back, right? So from the early days up until like the modern engineering that we have now, I think it's important to know where the roots of
Yeah.
what we are building and to appreciate it more, right? Because I remember we had this episode where we talked about bootlegs and third-party kits, and I remember Joseph telling us that the price of the original, the Bandai kits, are justified because of how much research goes into it, how
How
much,
much
yeah,
engineering?
engineering goes into it, and I think it's it's important to appreciate that, just so we get to know why these things are expensive, and to
Yeah,
appreciate the
and
craft.
and and in some episodes, some of our guests, if I remember correctly, it was Plamomancer
Mm-hmm.
and Simon Ryan Lau. They mentioned that the first. Correct me if I'm wrong. My memory is hazy, but they mentioned that when the first kit that they built, it was a really crappy
Yeah,
early day kit.
yeah. I remember Simon said that. Simon says. He said
Yeah,
that he told us the story about the Zaku one that he first
yeah,
bought.
that one.
Yeah, and
Simon.
you have to glue everything and all that. So yeah, let's.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
yeah. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I think Plamomancer said that too when he built the. I think he built a Zaku too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
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 yeah. All right, so
So,
let's get some examples here, right? Um, Here we go. Okay, this is the. I don't know if this is the reprint of the original Gunpla, our original RX-72 that came out. So basically, the first one, from what I remember, is that it doesn't have colors. Even you have to paint it, right?
yeah,
And the
yeah, and
runners,
it doesn't look like that.
yeah, it doesn't look like this
It
one.
doesn't look that good.
Oh, so this is the reprint.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that's the reprint. It has more detail than the original version, the
mm.
classic version.
Yeah. So so the original ones, um, they are basically very limited when it terms in terms of like poses and construction.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, they don't have articulation in the elbows and the knees.
mm,
So basically, when you build them, the only thing you can do is, the action figure for kids, where you can
Hmm.
only move the arms like this.
mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, it's the only thing you can move. And I don't. I think you can. Well, no, I think you can't move the head as well. I think the only thing you can move on the earlier kits was the arms. And the design is not very accurate to the anime.
Yeah. You know what's
the,
interesting about this, by the way? I recently saw like a short video about the Plamo capital of Japan, and then they went to this Bandai
Mhm.
museum, and then they showed how they are being made, and they still
Mm.
have the original mold for the runners of the RX-78-2, and they still use it because sometimes they
Oh,
actually reprint like these types of kits, right?
yeah,
The
that one,
yeah,
that one.
this one, yeah, the really shitty ones, and they still
So naked.
yeah, they still use it, which is interesting. Yeah, I want to get my hands on these. These are cheap, right?
They are.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I want to get one too and, practice, what do you call that? Um, you change the proportions because I'm currently watching some builders who does that. Just get the old kit, then update the proportions to the modern ones. So I'm
Oh,
gonna
so
try that.
they're extending the limbs and all that.
Yeah, they're reshaping everything to make it
Oh
look
wow.
closer to the version that they like.
Hmm.
So usually they copy I think the most anime accurate and the most modern and the most anime accurate one is the MG RX-78-2 version 2. That's the most anime accurate and updated MG of Grandpa Gundam.
Hmm. So the 2.0.
Yeah, 2.0.
Oh, so it's more accurate than the 3.0.
Yeah, that's the 2.0 is more accurate
Oh,
than
so
the
this one.
3.0. 3.0 has more details. Yeah, that one.
Oh, I see. So the 2.0 is more anime accurate, while 3.0 is more what do we call it?
Detailed.
More realistic, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I see. It's got more panels and shit. Do these have inner frames?
Yeah, the two.
Mm,
Yeah, we'll
no.
get to that.
Oh yeah, well, let's get to that. Let's get to that. So yeah, those are the early days, right? So the 80s, 85. Um,
Yeah,
so,
I think it comes with a glue.
mm, so the first kits from 1980 to 1985, basic
Mhm.
articulation, mostly snap fit, but requires glue. And there are no
Yeah.
poly caps for these old um,
Yeah, and
kits.
I think the number one gripe of the builders back then was they're not the same color as the one they're seeing in the anime.
Mm-hmm. And the scale for these are already 144 and 100. There are two, apparently there are two available. What do you call that? Scales, for that.
Yeah.
But they don't have the HGMG
Yeah.
the grades yet, right? So yeah, so yeah, it started the boom of plastic mecha kits, and yeah, it's more toy than model, which I agree.
Justin, you want to say something? You're going like this.
Wondering, like, do you have to like you paint that separately?
Yeah.
They don't. Oh.
Yeah. Well, I've seen some modelers where they paint the main part, then mask it, and then do the necessary gluing before they paint it, and then clean it while the part that they painted is masked, so it won't get some dust on it. Then they start
Ooh.
painting it. Yeah, there are some really technical approaches to building that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, some people do it in parts. Some do it the hard way. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. yeah, do you still remember the series that I told you about, like on episode 2? I think.
Yeah.
The Ryoryo-san Gata Riko. So
Yeah.
yeah, so the girl who discovered Plamo. Basically, the first Plamo that she created was the original Zaku 2 release, and
Oh.
you can actually see there that there's a glue included on the box itself,
Yeah.
and that
Looks like
it's
Mighty Bond.
yeah, it looks like Mighty Bond, and it's just one, like I don't know how many runners there are. There's only a few runners.
Like this.
Oh yeah, and then oh man, you're zooming out. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to zoom back in.
And then yeah, and then uh, yeah, you have to file everything and all that. But you know, you also do that on modern kits. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's more rough basically, right? And then they introduced polycaps and snap fits during the late 80s and 90s. So I'm guessing, what were the kits? We were
Yeah.
90s kits. Wing?
I think it's Wing, cause big and the one that you have, Gundam X.
Oh yeah, Gundam X. Gundam X. Gundam X released 19. Wait, let me double check. 1996. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
What is your observation on that? Does it have what's the joints like on
Yeah.
that thing?
So I actually have one right here. Right. So I have the HG 1100
Yeah.
Versago there, and then I have the 144 Versago chest brake. So this is like the second version of Versago after it got broke.
You're a
But
fanboy.
yeah, man, I fucking love this kit, man. But yeah, so yeah, I can show you like the joints right here, right? So
Uh-huh.
they actually did have polycaps, but the thing is, this is what the joint looks like. It's just a straight fucking plastic. Like, so
Ooh.
you can't actually have articulation. The shoulder can't move up, and it's very limited, the movement, because it's just a straight peg.
Uh-huh.
It's really old. You can look at it like that. Plus, it lacks details. Like when you look at below the head right here, right? It's just a flat
Yeah.
surface, and
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, they just polycaps, but.
But the joints are made of plastic.
Yeah, the joints are made of plastic.
Yeah, because I remember building an old kit when I was a kid. I
Mhm.
was really into Gundam G because it was so close to Dragon Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Komodo. So the joints on that thing they're not plastic. They're polycaps.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
These are polycaps.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, the one
Poly-
the one behind the knee. These are
Yeah.
polycaps. So
Yeah,
they get
the ones
loose
we
real
use.
easy.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, they first introduced polycaps. But the first time I encountered the polycaps was the joints and then the attachment points for the pegs on the body. And one key thing about the old kits during the 90s was yes, they're still snap fit and they don't require glue anymore. But my only gripe with them was the what do you call that? The seam line.
Mm.
They are at a very noticeable place.
Yes.
So
Yes. Yeah, I agree. So for this one, I'm gonna make an example out of this again. So yeah, so there is I don't know if you can focus, but there is the
yeah, 'cause
seam line. He is here right in the middle, and you can
snap
see it
dab in
there.
the middle.
Yeah, I fucking hate it. So I'm gonna use the Arcom seam line destroyer
Oh!
Or
Oh.
Komodo.
to
Komodo.
remove the seam line.
That's our theme song.
I was
for
actually
this
planning to
episode.
do that on the HG1100 Versago, and have it,
Yeah.
and I was planning to enter it to PSMS, but I don't actually have the time. But
Before you use the seam line destroyer, you should glue it first, huh?
yep. Oh, let me
Should.
see. Okay. All right. But yeah, 80s, 90s introduced polycaps. And fun fact, 1985 Bandai introduced the use of polycaps as connectors for better articulations of joints. And the 1987 model line for Gundam Sentinel introduced snap fit models which needed or no glue to assemble.
Oh yeah, Gundam Sentinel.
Mm.
S Gundam.
That's Gundam.
Gundam S.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So that was an 80s Gundam.
Yeah.
I didn't, yeah, I didn't realize that just by looking at it. It looks so modern. I really love that one. But yeah.
Yeah.
And then they introduced a high grade line in 1990. Better articulation, proportions, ease of building. Core separations are improved, but still used stickers. I mean, until now, right?
Yeah, I think I have an old kit. I don't know if it's. I can't find the box, but
Mhm.
I have the RG, the high power GM. It's not an RG. It's I just get the names confused. So I think it's from the nine. Wait, yeah, it's from the 90s because it has the same peg for the arms as the Dorsago.
It's called Power GM.
But yeah, the power GM, the one from Stardust Memories, the one who's supporting the main mobile suit, the full burn-in, I guess.
Is it this one?
No, not that one.
Oh.
It's colored. It's from the series. It's from the Gundam Stardust Memories.
Oh, okay. Let me just search that.
Memories.
Zeta.
It has. Yeah, it's. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, it has the same peg as the Versago,
Mhm.
where the chest has like just a long peg where you just attach the arms, and then yeah, it's for its time, it's pretty good.
Mhm.
But when you compare it today, the articulation is very limited because
Yeah.
first of all, the articulation on the arms is just 90 degrees as opposed to the modern ones which can go all the way like
Mhm.
this. Yeah, I think yeah, I think that's an old kit too.
Mm.
That one you
Showed.
flashed there.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, I actually saw this like interesting mod. You call that mod? Customization that they did. So
Mm.
for Versago. So there's this post in Facebook telling a story about how his Versago started uh, kneeling on its own because of the joints got so weak.
Mhm.
And so what he did was he removed he replaced it with Barbato's legs, and it fits so good. It looks so good together. I was like, man, I want to do that. I want to I want to try doing that, but I don't have an MG.
Dude, you should
Huh?
dude, you should do that.
Yeah, I know, right? It's so good.
You should do a passion project where you convert the 100 Versago using the inner frame of Barbatos, and then you attach the armor to that.
Yeah,
Dude, you should do that.
that's actually what he did, but I don't know. I'm planning to do something else with it.
All right.
Yeah.
But you can use it as inspiration.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely inspiration. But yeah.
Motivation.
But yeah, and then we have the 1995 onwards, right? So this is the Master Grade Revolution. This is where they introduced MG, right? So the first one was MG 1100 RX-78 2. This is the version 1.0.
Yeah.
And this is the first inner frame concept.
Yeah, I think I saw some of those in Pinterest, right? When I was really getting into Gunpla. So I was always, because one thing about me, when I get into something,
Mhm.
I always, 80% of the time, I do research about it. And 20% of the time is just applying it to the current hobby that I'm doing. So when I'm doing some research, I stumbled upon the first RX-78-2, and yeah, it does have an inner frame, but
Mm.
it's not as good as the inner frame we have today, or as good as the inner frame that came after that.
Mm-hmm. I want to see like what would the first inner frame would look like. Oh shit! This one. Wait, let me search that real quick. But basically,
It's the
this
first master grade.
is what the box
Dude,
would look like. Here.
Justin, you should build a master grade.
He's slowly
Maybe.
working his way to an MG.
Yeah.
He started with SD.
MGSD.
He just built his
MGSD.
HG. You know what the next step
So
is,
that's
Justin?
RG.
No.
Just kidding.
It's actually, I think RG is harder to build than MG, to be honest with you.
Yeah, dude.
Because it's so small.
so small.
It's hard. It's a strain in your eyes. You know.
Strain in your eyes, and if you lose a part, it stresses you out.
Hell, man. The SDs strain my eyes so much, too.
What?
Yeah.
I'm getting old.
Alright, I think I found one. Like,
The nerfing?
wait, I'm not sure. Is this it? Oh, it's so
Where
blurry though. This is
Because there is a 1.5.
Eternal Wing. This is for the Eternal Wing MG. It's so blurry though. But yeah, you can see there are a lack of details. The hands aren't a part of it. There's a big hole in the chest and all that. Nowadays, the vent on the chest is actually part of the inner frame now, right?
Yeah. And it's in metal color.
Yeah, it's in metal color, not gray.
But I think the first versions of the MG has screws in it for the joints. I actually built an early MG. I built the camphor, where it's pretty good. The design of the camphor for its day, it's really close to the anime, and the details, oh, it's okay. It's all right. It doesn't have that MG detail that we have today, but it's pretty good for its time.
Is it this one?
Yeah, that one. I built that.
Oh, this is actually good, man.
Yeah, the part separation on that's very good. The yellow parts are actually separate parts.
Plus, you don't have like fucking, what do you call that? Seam lines exposed.
It has.
Oh, it does. Oh, this is already customized, I guess.
No, that's. I think that's from the box. Straight out of the box. But the seam. Yeah, that's customized. You can't really see the ball part, the shoulder inner frame ball part. You don't really see that in the straight built one. But the seam line for the shoulder is is at the top. You can really see it, and the white part is a sticker.
Oh,
for the front. Yeah,
that's sad. Sticker.
I think we can add to this. I think the first MGs, that's where they introduced the dry transfers. Yeah. Dry transfers.
So they introduced dry transfers on MGs?
Yeah.
I see. Do they still use that?
No.
No, it's all what do you call that? The water transfer?
Water slide.
Water slide.
Transfer.
Yeah, water slide.
Yeah.
Water
Because
slide.
when you use dry transfers for painted kits, you have a high chance of ruining the paint job.
But yeah, 90s onwards, you know, the inner frames got more improved, you know, mechanical and articulation and all that. Oh, I remember the inner frame from my RG Astray. It looks so different from this one. Like, it's like a hanger compared to this bulky inner frame. Yeah.
Because the old RGs and the old MGs as well, most of the bulk comes from the armor parts, right? But with the newer versions, the bulk mostly is from the actual inner frame, and then you just attach the armor.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're going for.
Yeah.
Realism.
Yeah, realism. Like, you can put it on maintenance mode, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do some open hatch.
Yeah, open hatch
Stuff.
And then moving on to 1998 and onwards, that's where they introduced real grade and perfect grade. They introduced LED units, metal parts, and then for HRG, they shrink the details of MG into a 144 instead of 100. It's got realistic decals. The decals that is more, the caution signs and all that.
Yeah,
The layered
caution
armor,
signs.
the articulated inner frames, and palm-sized kits. Yeah. This is where they introduced RG Sazabi or RG New Gundam during the 98 onwards.
There are a lot. Apparently, there are limited perfect grades, but when I researched some of them, there are a lot of perfect grades,
Yeah, yeah, there are.
and they are very rare.
Most of them seed though.
Yeah, but the ones that I want to get, they have the perfect grade Zeta. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's a very rare kit, man.
Is it?
I
I
want one.
found one. I found one. A
You
perfect grade
should have
Zeta.
bought it.
It's in Trainoma.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it is in Toys R Us. I found it like,
God damn.
it's hidden up there, whatever. I don't know. I saw it. I was looking at it. I was like, is this a new release? I don't think so. It's just Perfect Gate Zeta. But
I think it's a classic, man.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, do you have any memorable RG experience that for you? Like, what's your most memorable RG build?
Okay, so the first RG I ever built was when I came back to Gunpla. It was the best RG that I ever built. It was the RG Sazabi.
Oh man,
Maybe.
man.
Yeah, yeah, dude, it's good.
Hmm.
When you look at it from up, when you look at it up close, the red parts,
Hmm.
it's using multiple red parts. It's using different shades of red, and
Hmm.
the build experience was very good. It doesn't. Okay, so this is a stark contrast. So I knew from the very beginning that when you build an RG, it has an existing inner frame.
Mm-hmm.
Existing. I mean, it has a pre-built inner frame. So when you told me about when you said or what you said earlier about the RG Astray that compared to the newer version of the RX 78-2,
Mm-hmm.
the Astray looks like a hanger
Yeah.
because
It's really bare.
it's really
Mm.
it's pretty bare, right? That was what I'm expecting from the RG Sazabi. Because I'm not up because when I got the RG Sazabi, I wasn't updated that it was a new RG, that it doesn't
Oh.
use the existing inner frame. So I really enjoyed it. And then I got my next RG, which was the wait after Sazabi, I got the Hainu. I enjoyed that too. I enjoyed building it. It doesn't have any pre-built inner frame, but it does have some for the funnels. And then after that, I got the RG Perfect Strike. That one has the existing inner frame.
Yeah.
It's a classic RG.
Yeah.
I hated it.
This is, but the airframe is so good though. An
Yeah,
RG.
dude.
Wow. Oh, okay.
It's a lot closer, I think, to the. I think they use the Verka as a base for
And
that.
then that's the ball for the Sazabi.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Sazabi
I
as well.
forgot about that. It has a ball.
Yeah.
Eyeball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
where
cockpit.
Char is sitting. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So in
then.
the last scene of the Char's counterattack, Amuro dunks Char to the asteroid.
And then we have the RG High New. You said.
Yeah, RG Hainu. No, New Gundam actually. That's the RG Hainu was the last RG I built.
Mm. Oh my God, this is so. What the fuck?
Yeah,
This is
dude.
already similar to the 2.0.
Dude, yeah.
Oh wow.
Where? Why did they introduce 2.0 as if it's like a big, what do you call that? Like innovation, but similar to these. This is
I
good.
guess the detailing for 2.0. Okay, tell me how many parts are the shoulders
Dude, I don't know. It's a
for
fucking lot.
2.0. Yeah, for RG Hainu, it's not that many.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
So the layering, I guess, for RX-78-2
Uh,
or version 2 was that
oh, okay. Yeah.
the layering of the armor parts.
Yeah, I see it now. Yeah. Plus, this one's painted, so it helps the. It
Yeah.
helps their case. But yeah. Um.
So Justin, are you gonna build the RG? Look at those
Yeah.
parts. It's so many.
It looks, from my untrained eye, it looks so simple. But
Yeah,
then,
but if you're gonna build the RG, you should start with the Sasabi because the size is pretty manageable.
oh,
Are-
okay.
Is
I wish I
there?
could get it.
Are you interested, Justin, in building any specific kit, RG kits?
RG. Well, I went to Toys R Us the other day. I think I saw the Quanta, the Double O Quanta.
Oh,
So I wasn't sure. I did a little bit of research, and apparently that is one of the easier RG kits to build compared to the other ones. They say the enter frame is much more simpler
yeah.
compared.
It
Mm.
has it has a pre-built inner frame.
Yeah. The
Right. So when
Quant.
you say pre-built inner frame, oh, you mean like it's already you just have to fold it, right?
Yeah, you just have to
Yeah.
fold it.
Yeah. This is similar to yeah. This is similar to my experience with Astray. Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
kind of like
Oh.
Yeah.
actually.
This is the one that looks like a hanger. That's what I was talking about. But
Yeah, then you attach some
the armor.
inner frame parts to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's got the ball.
So yeah,
Yeah,
this is Quanta. Yeah.
yeah. And the thing about the old RGs is they apparently they suffer from what's that? It's
Impotence.
like the impotence. RES, real grade, but I forgot what they call it, basta. Sorry. My bayang Magilo slipped out. Uh they call it the old real grade frame syndrome
Mm.
where it goes loose over
Uh
time.
huh.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's
Yeah.
the problem that I have with I have two old RGs. I have the Exia and the Perfect Strike.
I have one old RG. The first one that I built after pandemic. I also started with an RG again. So I
Hmm.
built tall geese.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's so
But
creaky when you move it now. So I barely pose it.
yeah, but that was good apparently.
Yeah, it
My
is.
bro- my brother has one.
Yeah, I love it, but it
Yeah.
creaks when you try to pose it. So I kind of
Hey,
leave it as
hey,
is.
what's that thing with Filipino builders where they advocate for RG?
Do they?
Um, yeah, every time I speak to a local builder, the kit that they always suggest is, yo, you should build an RG. RG, bro, you should build the RG.
Uh, I guess as a Filipino, what appealed
As a
to me.
fellow adobo enjoyer.
Yeah, what appealed to me at first I was also into RG. I don't really want to build like
Mm.
1100 kits before because they're too big, right? And then you
Oh,
get the same
it's
detail
mostly
on a
for
smaller more
uh,
compact kit,
mm.
right? So it's a smaller MG, so it's like the perfect size if you ask me. So that's why I got into RGs at first, and then I just built my first MG, which is the Ale Strike, and I changed my mind. But but yeah, maybe I guess that's the appeal of RG, the compactability of it. It doesn't occupy too much space.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, you should build the MG Astray too. It would change your mind. It's for the Astray.
Why?
Well, it's good.
Oh, is it good? Okay.
It's mostly inner frame.
Dude, my dream MG is Sazabi. Dude, man.
Verka? Verka or the original one?
I like both. I like the circular, the more rounded design of the original, and then I also like the more angular design of Verka. But yeah, I'm leaning more towards Verka because that's the newer one, and that's supposed to be the better kit, right?
Yeah, it's much more accessible.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
older Sazabi kit is very rare, I think.
yeah. You might get that from like Bai nowadays instead of like
Yeah,
yeah, instead of
and
Bai. Yeah,
worst case, you might get it built,
yeah.
built already.
Imagine how expensive that would be though if you get it unbuilt.
Yeah,
But yeah, uh,
scalpers.
but yeah, those that's the introduction of perfect grade and real grade. Have you ever built a perfect grade mix?
No,
Not yet. We should build one. We should build one together.
we should build one.
Yeah,
We should build one. All of
yeah.
us in
It's
perfect grade studios.
on one. We
Perfect
should
grade.
yeah. I'll do the left arm. Justin do the right arm. Mix you do the head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when we form it like Voltrons.
Yeah, we should do it like that, right? The Perfect Grade Studios builds a perfect grade.
Perfect grade.
Dude, we should do that on our first year anniversary.
Yeah, we should. Should. That's a good idea.
So
Yeah,
for a name for a full circle.
yeah.
So perfect grade building a perfect grade.
That's
But
our
not
mission
Perfect
for-
Grade Unleashed though. Let's not go there. That's a bit too expensive. We'll see.
Well,
We'll see.
we'll see.
Yeah.
But not perfect grade unleashed. Kind.
No,
good.
no, not new.
No way.
No way.
Hell no.
And
You can buy
then
a car with that.
2010s to present. This is this is the more modern engineering, right? So we have pre-molded multicolor parts, advanced MS joints and layered runners, simplified but smarter designs, less parts from articulation, and color accuracy right off the runners. You can see this. I think these are prevalent on iron-blooded orphans and Witch from Mercury kits.
Yeah.
Right. So, for example, here I have the rebuild aerial, and the colors on the chest are actually printed on it,
Mhm.
right? And then, oh yeah, look, these are the cards that Justin gave me.
Can I see that? Can I see the aerial one more time?
There you
Oh, okay.
go. It's getting washed. Sorry by the light, but yeah.
Ooh.
And I think this is the time that the modern have you guys built the Moon Gundam? HG Moon Gundam? Have you heard about have you heard of that kit?
Yeah, but I haven't built it.
Yeah, well, what what the community is saying about it is it's an HG, but you're kind of like basically building an RG because I think it's the first HG that has a pseudo inner frame that's not an iron-blooded orphans kit.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because iron-blooded orphans have inner frames basically. Huh.
They have a pseudo
Yeah.
inner frame.
Oh, I see. So this started it.
Yeah, that started it.
Hmm.
But that one definitely has a work. But the inner frame is just in the arms and the legs. The chest is basically you build it like an HG.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
like
this
that.
is yeah, right. It looks so funny.
Especially the
He looks,
legs.
he looks so naked.
Yeah, right. Have you seen an owl without feathers on its legs? It's like this.
Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah, it's more easier to build now, right?
Yeah.
Plus, something that I also noticed when building newer kits is that they improved the layout of the runners,
Yeah.
right? So, for example, the arm parts. I don't know. It's easier to locate them.
Yeah, the labeling is
Yeah.
much better.
Yeah. The manual are more clear. It's better to understand. Um,
They applied some modern graphic design
yeah,
approaches.
yeah. And then the fit,
Uh,
right? So it's not that. For example, I built. So I think 2 months ago I built the Versago, right? And
Yeah.
some of the parts are very hard to fit. Like I was second guessing myself. Am I doing the right thing? Does this actually go here? But yeah, with modern kits, you don't really get that feeling. I would like to ask you, Justin. So you are newer to the hobby, right? And you started building modern HGs now. You actually built G-Quacks like recently.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I have it right
Oh
here.
damn. Yeah, you did build the G-Quacks.
So I'm a little bit shy because disclaimer: this took me 7 hours to build because I'm still new. But anyway,
Don't worry, dude. Building an HG takes me a whole day.
all
Really?
right,
Yeah, dude. I built really slow.
yeah. So I'm not sure if you can see it,
Yeah.
but yeah, the building experience was actually pretty smooth
Mm.
compared to older kits, I would say. One of the biggest things was absolutely there were no polycaps for this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's
Oh,
all just individual parts.
that's actually good.
Mm.
Yeah. Because
Not sure if
yeah.
I'm not sure if the newer kits will also have it, but for
Mm-hmm.
this one it didn't. So mm.
Mm. Is it easy? Uh, I know it took you 7 hours, but is it hard to understand or
Was it hard to
understand
understand
like the
building?
manual and all that, or is it did it go smooth? It just took you a long time.
Oh no, yeah, it went smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have dyslexia, so I probably misunderstood a few of the positionings and stuff, but no, other than that, yeah, I was able to make everything fit compared to the older kits I've tried
Mm-hmm.
because there were some kits where the instructions were so confusing for me. Like what I noticed was that some of the newer kits, there's like a specific instruction that says, make sure piece fits faces this way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and it has those. This part do not cut.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also,
As a
yeah, something that I also noticed is that you can't. It's so hard to mistake, to have to do a mistake, right? So for example, uh, you are going to build the thigh, right? And
Mhm.
then you mistakenly put an armor for an arm on that, on top of it, right? Before it's so easy to do that because they don't have these nubs,
Yeah.
right? The joint, so the what do you call that? The at-
Peg.
the thing that
Peg.
goes, the one that attaches to
Peg.
the peg.
The
Yeah.
peg.
So the pegs now have like a tail, right? That
Yeah.
goes up, and it actually goes into that hole, which has
Mhm.
that very same peg shape. I don't know. It's easier to do it now. It's actually hard to make a mistake when building newer
Yeah.
kits.
And with the old kits, I don't know if you experienced this. Did you experience this? My question also goes to you, Justin, because I know some SD kits are old.
mm,
I know you've built some old SD kits, right? So have you guys experienced where the peg goes right into the hole, right? But the detail on top of the attachment won't align.
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, have you
yeah.
experienced that
I
with the
hate that
Versago?
so much.
Yeah, dude. That's the problem with old kits. But with the new kits, I haven't experienced that happening. I haven't experienced that with this one. With
Hmm.
it, this is a new style HG, by the way.
Hmm.
It's very customized now, so you can't really see the original look of it. But yeah, you don't get that this alignment with the newer HG kits because I think the best part about the engineering for the modern kits is when they when you attach the part, it's not very awkward.
Hmm.
It's not in an awkward spot. It's
Yeah.
like when you attach it, you are actually attaching it on an existing mobile suit,
Mm.
not just going part A, part
Yeah,
B,
yeah,
snap.
yeah.
You're
It makes
just
sense, right?
yeah, it
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah.
That's the word.
It feels like it's right
Feels
that
like
this goes in here, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Also, part of like the modernization, I think, is what I really like. We actually had the news. We actually had news about it. I think that was 2 episodes ago or three. I can't remember when, but we had news where Bandai actually is gonna release like a compilation of manual available online,
Oh yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. Online.
Because it's easier to like zoom in, zoom out when you're building with a screen in front of you. So that's how I built the RG 2.0. I didn't use the manual that came with the box. I searched.
Mm,
It has a QR code where you can access
okay.
the link to the online manual, and I built it with this with my screen in front of me, and it's I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
it's much easier. It's clearer and all that.
You don't get lost.
Yeah, don't get lost. Plus, you can zoom in on the tiny because you have to
Yeah, and it's much easier.
read it with a freaking small text.
Well, actually, that approach is much easier compared to usually when I build, I don't build on top of the manual. I have the manual in front of me.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
That's the easier way to
Yeah,
do it
yeah.
because you're looking below it. You're looking like this. You're looking at the part you're building, and then you're looking at the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's easier for us, I
Yeah.
guess. But well, if you do it with a manual, what the annoying part is you have to turn it when
Yeah.
you're building an
Yeah.
when you're building an the MMG.
Yeah.
When you're building an HG, you have to spread it,
Mm-hmm.
flip it around.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Plus,
when you're
yeah.
using the monitor, the computer, you can just use your mouse,
Mm-hmm.
scroll it.
Right? Zoom in on specific parts. Plus, I don't know, when I build, I like to build on the dark, and so it's kind of
Yeah,
it's
same.
kind of better if it's on a monitor instead of like having a hard copy. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's part of the convenience of it. You should try that, Justin.
I think I
Yeah,
should.
dude.
Yeah.
But don't do it. Don't build in the dark when you're customizing. You need a ton of light.
Ah,
But Miguel, I have a question for you, right? So
All right.
so among us three, you are the most experienced when it comes to like building Gunplas, customizing and all that. I would like to ask you a question, like in terms of like what's next, right, in the engineering of Gunpla? Is there something that you think they should add that you would like to suggest?
Hmm. Good question. Ah, I think. Ah, it's a very good question. For me, what I really like, what I really want to see is some piston technology
Mm.
for the RGs,
Mm-hmm.
some working pistons,
Mm-hmm.
and for the MGs as well. Basically, add more perfect grade details to
Mm.
the more affordable kits.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, because I was so
Yeah.
disappointed when I first built my HG Barbatos, because this guy is supposed to have like pistons right here, right
Yeah.
at the rib part, and then
Yeah.
they don't really connect.
Yeah. They're just
Yeah,
they're
it's it's just
they're
like
just there.
yeah, they're just there. It's like sticking below. Like what the fuck, man?
Just just use your imagination.
Yeah,
like very loose joints.
yeah. I think me personally, what I would want is more color separation, more accurate color
Yeah, that
separation.
one. That one.
Because sometimes I don't get why. Uh, for example, right? These things. I'm not sure if the modern MGs are better now, but for example, the chevron logo at the crotch of R78 2. There,
Mm-hmm.
I see some builds that it's still a sticker on
Yeah.
HGs, right?
Yeah.
It's
This
just
one has that.
separate that,
This one
man.
has
Come
that.
on now. What are we
Yeah, this one
doing?
has that. Oh shit! What the hell, bro?
Right?
Shit. Yeah, this one has that.
plus the here's a question too, right? So when we build the head, when we build the head, the eyes are color separated, but they
Yeah.
still include sticker. Like why can't you just make a chrome option for the eyes instead of giving me a sticker? Because you can
Well,
already.
I,
Hmm?
well, I guess you only use the eye sticker for the black part.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because this
But
one,
I don't know.
for example, right? I see Gunplas where there are chrome parts like straight off of the runner themselves, right?
Yeah.
And I know it's not always a good thing because it sometimes chips, and then you can see the black plastic below it. But for example, this one, right, on the eyes of the RX-78 2, they included like
Is it chrome?
several eyes for it, like a transparent one, a green one, and then a yellow one. But they don't have a chrome one, so you have to put stickers on the individual eye to have.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Just include a chrome one. You know, it's much easier to do it that way. But anyway, I guess that's what my gripe is. How about you, Justin? Like based on your builds, do you have any gripes that they should innovate on? You think?
Honestly, yeah, this is sort of like me personally whining because
Mm-hmm.
of my experience with SDs.
Mm-hmm.
But one of my biggest gripes about SDs is that it's the stickers, personally,
Mm-hmm.
because since they are very small and midgety, they're small and tiny, and they have these stickers where you have to like wrap around the whole part
Yeah.
of the Gundam, which
Yeah.
is so annoying to get down perfectly.
Uh-huh.
My OCD acts up. So probably similar to what you said, like color
Color separation.
separation. Yeah, that would be so much better. I'm with you right there,
Yeah.
100%.
Also, what I think they should do with modern SDs that they release is that they should stop with the hollow legs.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Those, those are
Just close it up.
fucking.
Jeez. But yeah. But yeah.
Or
Yeah.
just do the old style where the seam line is at the middle.
Yeah, right?
Dude, that's much easier than filling up those gaps.
Yeah,
Come on,
that's
Bandai.
Yeah.
looks kind of ugly from behind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask a quick question for the viewers. How about you? If you guys want something innovated for the future engineering of Gunplas, maybe you could leave a comment down below. Also, a shout out to Astaroth Suzuki. Sorry, Astaroth Suzuki. He our number one commenter.
Sasaki.
I love you, man. Keep commenting.
Suzuki.
All right.
Suzuki.
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 All right, and then, all right. Here's a fun question. All right, so we went through like the history of the engineering of Gunplas and all that, but
Yeah.
and we mentioned a lot of kits. But is there any specific kits that you are dreaming of, right?
Oh,
Like
damn.
something. All right, let's give you two. Let's give two kits, right? So something that hasn't been released that you wish they release, and something that's already out of circulation that you wish they re-release.
All right. Well, you know that I am a massive. I am a fan, but I forgot the name.
Hmm.
Gundam Age fan. So
Uh-huh.
we got the MG H1 and H2, but we never got the MG H3 and the HFX. So I think Bandai has some prototypes of this, but it keeps getting pushed back.
Oh.
So Bandai, I hope, please, for the love of Kami-sama, release that. Release the H3.
Alright, so this is age 3. This one.
Yeah,
Yes.
that one.
So
And
they
it-
have
and
HG,
it's
but they don't have MG.
and its variants.
Ooh.
I think a Gundam Age is a very slept upon series
Ah.
because for example, the Gundam H1 has so many variants. Gundam H2 has so many variants. Gundam H3, fuck ton of variants. But we only get the three one. The three. We only get three. So I hope that's my other wish list. They released more H kits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. How about something that released but what you want them to re-release? Something that's
Oh, it's a good one as well. Uh, oh, the P Bandai Woundwort.
how do you spell that?
Woundwort.
Oh,
Woundwort.
got it.
The white one.
Oh
The
man,
white
this.
one.
Oh,
It's a very unique looking Gundam.
what's this from?
Advance of Zeta.
This
It's
different.
kind of like a side story of that one, dude. That's one of my Grail kits. I have that. I have the black one.
It looks like it looks like it belongs in Witch from Mercury.
Yeah, dude. It looks like it belongs
Yeah.
to something from Witch of Mercury.
Yeah.
And if you notice, it has a very feminine look.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it does.
This looks
Yeah.
good, man. So it comes with the rifle.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I have the black one. I have the version of that, but the color is black. I
So
have nothing against it.
is
But
it the
I just want that one.
is it so the P Bandai is white?
Yeah. The black one is P Banda as well.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Yeah, these are good picks, man. Yeah. Me, I think I wish they could make I'm not sure if they're going to in the future. I hope so because it's still fairly new, but I want an MG Calibarn.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MG Calibarn.
Yeah. You know, I really love the Witch from Mercury designs, and so I don't know.
More MG from Witch from Mercury, right?
Yeah. I mean, we had like a 1/100 aerial, but yeah, for this one, I hope they release like an MG for this.
Oh yeah.
Imagine.
Dude, the engineering for the 1/100 Witch from Mercury is really good.
Yeah.
I'm really interested to see what they're going to do with the MG version.
Imagine that.
Yeah, dude, it's unique. I really want to get one. I really want to get the 1/100 for Witch of Mercury.
Yeah. Or the
The
Elfrith
area.
as well.
Yeah, the Alfred.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that one.
Right.
The Gundam that's totally not a Gundam.
Yeah. Like imagine an MG version of this one, like more details, an inner
Oh
frame,
my God.
right? I don't know.
Okay,
it's-
yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
dude,
is
that
pretty.
doesn't that it looks like it doesn't even belong to Gundam.
Yeah, I know, right?
It looks like its own mecha series.
Yeah. So yeah, that's something. And then something that I wish they re-release is, of course, Gundam X. They actually had
Mm.
two MGs. They released, I think that was 5 years ago. So they released Gundam X and Double X MG,
Yeah.
and then they released a P Bandai Gundam X, I think last year. But then again, more from that series, because Gundam X is neglected.
Yeah, it's slept upon as
Yeah,
well.
it's left fun because it's right smack in the middle between Wing,
And
G,
G.
right? And so those are more popular than fucking X, and so they kind of abandoned it. But yeah,
What do you call the Gundam that transform in Gundam X? That Gundam that transforms into an airplane?
Airmaster,
To a
Airmaster.
Yeah, Airmaster. Airmaster looks like Starscream.
Gundam Airmaster.
Transformer.
Is it this one? Let me see. Yeah,
Yeah, that one.
yeah, it looks like
That
straight
guy
from
looks
Macross.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like Starscream.
Yeah. I like the designs for X, except the double X. I fucking hate the. Have you seen double X?
Yeah, it has like a catfish.
Yeah, I fucking hate the head, but the design
Yeah.
is cool. Just take the fucking head.
Well, if you get one, you can just cut it.
Yeah, I guess. Right? Like, what the
Dude.
fuck is that? Let's get rid of that whiskers, man.
Yeah, that's the word. Whiskers. Dude, I was watching YouTube a few weeks ago, and then I saw this build because it's called double X, right?
Mm.
So he combined it with double Zeta.
Oh shit! How did it go?
Well, it looks good. I'll share you the link later. It looks good. Yeah. I forgot what he called it, but it's a big. It's a mega brain idea.
Yeah.
Hey, let's combine a double with a
double X double Z. How about you, Justin?
What was the question? Sorry.
And like a Gunpla you wish would exist that doesn't exist, and an older Gunpla that you wish would re-release.
Well, honestly, I don't really have much knowledge about the various kinds of Gunpla, but
Mhm.
for me personally, I want to see more grunt-based Gunplas.
Mm.
You know, just I have a thing towards the grunts. I
Yeah.
have a thing towards grunts for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yes. Mobile Suit Hanger said from last week's episodes, grunt kits have more possibilities.
Why?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, you can customize them to whatever you want,
Oh yeah. True.
and it will look different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just have like this personal wish list of grunts that I want to see, I want to try building. And then my other personal wish list is from this anime Build Divers,
Mm-hmm.
where they showed the Tequila Gundam.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Wait. Yeah.
he's got the cowboy hat and the poncho. I don't know. It's like,
It doesn't have a kit.
I
No.
don't think so. No.
But I think in 2021 or 2022, some people in Twitter and Reddit, they are campaigning for Bandai to create a kit for Tequila Gundam.
You got the sombrero hat.
Dude, Gundam G
Yeah.
is low-key racist.
Yeah, dude.
It's
Have
so
you seen the
stupid.
Gundam from Africa?
I saw this like post like on TikTok
zebra.
about the American Gundam.
Yeah.
Right? So
The Maxter.
what was that? What's its name again?
Gundam Maxter.
Baxter?
Max Star.
Yeah, there it is.
Uh,
Okay, here it is. Right, so wait, let me Right.
It's football, guns, and boxing.
Yeah. And surfing. Right.
Surf.
So so just say here's how it looks like, right?
Let me see. Let me see.
Right. So this is how it looks like. Right? At first, you'd think that, oh, yeah, it looks like a Gundam. But then,
Okay.
these are shoulder pads, and this is a football helmet.
Oh my God, you're right. It's uncanny.
Yeah. It even
And
have
the
that
gun.
like mouth guard at the front.
And
right?
dude, the gun.
Yeah.
And I think the chest
Yeah.
part can be removed,
Yeah.
and it's going to reveal some abs.
Oh, really?
What?
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude. That Gundam has abs.
And then
Oh
right.
my God.
And then that's it, right? So the shoulders, they transform into like a boxing glove that he can wear,
Yeah.
right? Because America
Yeah, yeah.
boxing,
And-
right?
Yeah,
Oh my
it's rock.
goodness.
And then
Yeah, dude. And then when he transforms into a boxer, he does the Rocky thing.
oh, really? It does that?
Yeah, dude.
And then
Oh my God.
and then right? And then out of all the Gundams in Gundam G, he's the only one who's got a physical gun, right?
Yeah.
Because
And it's a revolver.
For no specific
right.
reason.
For example, the God Gundam, right? It's got like the Vulcan guns on its fucking head,
Mm.
and then the Rose something. I think that was Italian or French. I can't remember.
French.
So it's got like
It-
floating.
Yeah, that was racist. Too.
Yeah, that's what racist too, right? So it's got floating roses that got guns in it. But he's the only one who's got a handgun, and he's got two handguns. so racist, man.
So-
Right, let's look at Rose Gundam.
Rose Gun. The dude looks like Napoleon.
Yeah, so this is
Oh my
from
God.
France.
Rose Gun.
Right. Let me just look at this shit, man.
Oh my God.
Oui, oui.
No.
Oui, oui.
No.
For
Right?
France.
I
To
don't
be
know.
honest,
Man.
that looks kind of cool in a way.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the Gundam from Russia is a prison. It looks like a prisoner. I don't know.
Wait, doesn't that
my
have
God.
like the? Oh no. Oh wait, let's look at. Huh.
It has a chain and a, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Well, it it looks like it's from Russia.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, wait. Let me. Okay, here it is. I found it. Okay.
Gundam Volt. Gundam. Yeah,
Right,
that one.
this one. Mm,
Is that a? Oh.
yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then when
Yeah,
you,
dude.
then when you, what's the Japanese Gundam? It's just the burning,
Yeah.
the burning
It
Gundam.
doesn't look remotely Japanese.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because
It's just.
well, I think the writers went, well, we're Japanese, so we have the freedom to do
Yeah.
whatever we want to the main kid.
And this one, right? Yeah. I like Nobel though. I want
Yeah.
I want that. Oh yeah, I wish they would make an MG Nobel Gundam.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Do you know what Nobel Gundam is, Justin?
No, I don't.
All right, let me show you.
It's the Gundam that looks like
Yeah.
Sailor
Oh, this
Moon.
is the Japanese racist Gundam. This is
Yeah.
this
And
is
the
their-
pilot, you know where the pilot is from?
See?
Oh.
You know where the pilot of the Noble Gundam is from?
What? Akihabara?
Where?
She's not actually from Japan. She's from Sweden.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
Oh.
Is this Swedish?
So,
I didn't really watch
No, but-
Gundam G.
no, but the pilot is from Sweden, if I remember correctly. She's not from Japan. But her Gundam
Yeah.
looks like it's from Japan.
Yeah, it's a Japanese schoolgirl, man.
What's the? Is that hair on the back, or is that like a cape?
It's hair.
It's basically hair.
Okay.
And when and then it has this gimmick that she goes Super Saiyan or some shit,
Oh, really?
and the hair becomes a weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I watched that shit, man, from episode 1 to end. I
Alright,
love it.
alright. This one, let's shout out the creator. So this one is by Chameleon. Yeah, this is work. Yeah. So that's
Oh my
that's what it looks like behind. So Justin, this is actually this is it's not individual hair strands. It's more like metal platings that looks like hair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a beam saber, but
Mhm.
the beam saber is more like a beam lasso.
Yeah, it's like a ribbon, like the gymnast
A
ribbon.
ribbon.
Thing. Yeah.
A
You
beam
see,
ribbon.
Gundam G, racism and sexism. No, I'm kidding.
Dude, it has a lot of sexual themes
Yeah. Yeah.
for a kid to watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
The final scene where the female protagonist is just wearing a dress and you can really see the boobs.
Yeah, they didn't really shy from nudity with the older Gundams. I remember
Yeah,
I
the
was
90s.
watching Easy 8. I was like, what the fuck? Are those tits? But yeah. I should
90s.
watch Gundam G just to have fun, like looking at the racist robots. But
Yeah. It has some adult themes as well where the pilots use drugs.
What?
Yeah, they sometimes the pilots in the later episodes use performance enhancers.
Man,
So-
Gundam G is wild, man.
Yeah.
It's,
Well,
I'll put that on my
90s
watch
anime.
list.
yeah.
90s anime is wild.
Yeah. But but yeah, those are our wish lists, and yeah, let's ask the viewers right here, right? So, if you guys, do you guys have Gunplas that you wish would exist and Gunplas that you wish would recirculate? Tell us in the comments below. We should make like a comment question of the week type of thing, right?
Yeah.
So we can feature like comments from viewers, and we will feature them at the last. That will be our last segment, right? Yeah. So yeah, starting next episode, we will have the comment question of the week.
All right, everyone in the comments, petition for the Tequila Gundam. Do it.
What? What? Yeah, petition. We'll make a hashtag. Let's tag Bandai.
Hashtag
Bring Tequila
Tequila.
Gundam.
Yeah. Wait,
And it
let me
comes with
just
a
search
bottle
the
of-
African Gundam real quick. The Kenya. The Gun-
Yeah,
Let me show you,
it's a
Justin.
zebra. I think it's a zebra.
Yeah, the Gundam Zebra. This is the African
Zebra.
representative.
What?
Yeah,
Oh my. Okay.
yeah. Look at that. Look at the ears on the shoulders. They put some effort designing that, but
It's very creative.
yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should see the one from Greece.
Wait, what?
I think Rome.
Roman
It has a chariot.
Gundam.
Roman Gundam in Gundam G. Did you see it?
No. What is it
Oh
called?
damn, I forgot the name.
Wait.
Oh wait, there's a Gundam from Sweden. It's a windmill Gundam.
Oh yeah, the windmill Gundam. That shit sucks. That's so
Yeah, dude.
stupid. Like,
Justin, you're gonna love Gundam G.
did they make a kit out of this?
No.
No.
They should.
Yeah. You know, this is ugly and iconic at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called the worst design Gundam.
And if I remember correctly, there is a Gundam that is a Jack in the Box.
Man.
It's piloted by a clown.
It's also on Gundam G?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I should watch that. But yeah, again, for the viewers or listeners out there, if you got a Gundam you wish would exist and a Gunpla you wish would recirculate, and also what next innovations should Bandai focus on the next level of engineering. But before we end the show, of course, we will go to the last segment of our show, which is the Gunpla photos of the week. Let's start with... Oh, shit. Wait.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, so this is the Plamo photo
Plam-
of the week. People's Choice Plamo photo of the week by Picha Lumler Dacha. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Again, this is by Picha Lumler Dacha.
That's a good 90s anime as well.
Which one is this?
Gatorobo. Gatorobo.
I got a robo. Yo, look at
Yeah.
those eyes, man.
Dude, the lore
menacing.
on that thing, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. This is fucking... Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's
dude.
good. Kind of... Is it... Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Mazinger Z. Especially the wings at the
Yeah.
back.
They're really close with the design.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The super
Design is very
robots,
close.
yeah.
Yeah.
But good job,
Actually,
Picha.
I'm more of a Super Robot fan than a Gundam fan.
Really? No way.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
You should
I'm much of a
you should build like the modern Mazinger Z's that they released, and also the newer
Yeah, the-
Ultraman.
the problem is I hate those.
Oh, you
I
hate those?
really, yeah, I'm much leaning into the classic look of the Super Robots.
You-
I
yeah.
I do want to get some Super Mini Plus in the future.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Again,
not paint them.
if you guys want your builds to be featured on the podcast, make sure to post on the Plamo Photography group on Facebook.com. All right,
We post that shit.
and then let's move on to the People's Choice photo of the week for the Gunpla. For Gunplas. Sorry. And this is by Nguyen. Nguyen. Oh,
Ooh,
look at that.
that is resin.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Look at the details. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I think that's Fortune Meow
Mm.
because they have we have different companies that release, because the thing about resin, the companies that release resin kits or garage kits is that they are not the same. They don't look the same.
Mm.
One is much detailed than the other. the other is has a better proportion than the other.
Mm.
The other, yeah, they're different.
So you got options when it comes to like the choices for resin kits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, they're harder to get.
Oh, look at that psycho frame
Still.
though, peeking. It's, looks good. Looks good. I like the
Love the
lighting. Yeah. Also the photography as well. You know, the lighting as well. The really dark background.
I really can't get the dark background to work. I don't know how to light that shit.
Yeah. Details, showing off the details. Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
This is a great kit, Nguyen. Thank you for posting again. If you guys want your Gunplas to be featured, make sure to post on Gunpla Photography, available on Facebook, Reddit, and Discord. Okay, and then we get to the perfect grade pick of the week, which is Gundam Barbatos by
Oh,
Nguyen Tran Min Kang. Look at the weathering on that. Boy.
It looks like it came out of the anime, man.
Yeah. Plus,
Yeah.
look at the angles on the photography. You know, showing the decals, how clear it is, right?
It looks like an art.
Yeah. This is so good, man. Ooh, look at that pose, and that lighting, menacing.
When you get a photo taken in a studio,
Mm.
yeah, it's the quality is
Mhm.
so much close with these ones.
Yeah. It's so crisp.
I love, yeah, and the lighting sort of makes it, sort of highlights.
Mhm.
Well, not sort of, it totally highlights the weathering.
Yeah. Kind of feels
And I
like you
kinda
can
like,
ride it, right? Like it looks like it's I don't know.
it's realistic,
Yeah, it's realistic, basically.
and I like the restraint on the weathering as well.
Mm. There's the back.
Yeah.
Look at that. And
What camera did he use, man?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Go in. Drop the details.
Drop
Show us
the
the
equipment.
deets.
Yeah, what's the equipment? Yeah. That's the pistons that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. Is that the full mechanics or the HG?
This looks like a full mechanics one.
Mm. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah.
Perfect weathering.
They're about to release an MG for this one, right?
Yeah, I changed my mind. I'm going to get it.
Are you going to get it?
I'm gonna get it.
It's chunky. But yeah, good job on the photos of the week. Again, follow us on Facebook, and if you enjoyed the show, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you are watching on YouTube, if you are watching on Facebook, make sure to like, share, and follow the page. That's Perfect Grade Studios on Facebook.com. So yeah, that's it for today's episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. You guys enjoy?
Yeah, you do your outro, man.
Yeah. All right. Fine. Okay.
Life's like a sun.
Okay. Let's do that. Why? Why is life like a sun?
No, nothing.
Do it. Do it.
I don't know.
Life's like a
No,
sun because Justin
started
doesn't
it.
know. Goodbye. Perfect Grade Podcast.